How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and welcome to the Thursday night review, where the Dragons have beaten the Manly Seagulls at Brookvale Oval tonight in front of a sold-out 17 odd thousand fans. Dragons beating Manly at Brookie. Big win for the Dragons. They make it back-to-back wins for the first time this season. As for Manly, well, that's 3 losses in a row, and they may need to look at some changes. They may need to look at some changes, man. I don't know what's going on at Manly. Ever since Tom Trbojevic went down injured, they have been absolutely all over the place. And the Cherry Evans drama a couple of weeks ago, the game against Parramatta where they won in a fairly ugly game. They just haven't really been the same team since the first, 2 or 3 rounds. They got some stuff to sort out, man. The Dragons were good. They probably should have been better than a 2-point win, but a win's a win at the end of the day. And Brookvale Oval's not an easy place to win. When it was 14-all, I thought the Dragons were in trouble, but they ended up getting it done. So fair play to them. As always, hello to the live chat. Hello to Will. Hello to Joseph. Hello to Jean, Rishi, Josh, Jason Reader in the live chat. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. I hope everyone is doing well. It's good to see a nice crowd here in the live chat. Yes, the Dragons got it done, man. If you like the Dragons tonight, before the game, they were paying about $2.30 on the odds, $2.40. So a good price for the Dragons, and they got it done, man. They got it done. Manly have got some issues, I'm telling you now. There are some issues. The Manly Seagulls' right edge is usually their main side of attack. They were awful tonight, all of them. The whole lot of them. Cherry Evans, Ola Kawatu, Ruben Garrick, they were horrible. A lot of them. They all played crap, to be honest. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic, actually. Cowboys have got the bye. Just going to sit back, enjoy the footy over the weekend, watch everyone beat the crap out of each other. And, just enjoy the footy over the weekend. Cowboys got the bye, so it's well-deserved rest, to be honest. I'm not sure what's going on at Manly, man. Like, they lost 2 games in a row at Brookvale. Now they were beaten in Perth last week. If Ruben Garrick kicks that goal from the sideline and we go to 20-all, then it might be a slightly different game. But it's all it takes, man. Those misconversions, they can really come back to bite you on the ass. Now, I need to have another look at it, but the Sipley hip drop tackle where he ended up in the sin bin, I don't know, man. Last week in the Rabbitohs and Cowboys game, Jack Whiten got sin bin for a hip drop tackle that was never a hip drop at all. And he never got charged for it. It was all good. The Sipley one, I think, is slightly different. I don't know, man. Like I said, I need to have another look at the hip drop tackle. But this one did look worse. But again, it may not have been a hip drop. It may have just been a tackle where he unfortunately ended up in a crap position, and that's how it ended up going. But I don't know, man. The hip drop tackles at the moment, there's no clarity. There's no official what is a hip drop tackle at the moment, because everyone's a bit confused by it. The players, the coaches, they're all confused. Like, you watch the press conferences, everyone's confused. Everyone's confused. But yeah, hip drop tackle apparently. Probably need to have another look at it, to be honest. But I want to give some credit to the Dragons. I know they have a good record against Manly, and They were good tonight, the Dragons. That first half, like, you go back and watch that first half. The Dragons were so dominant. They were only leading 8-0 at halftime. It looked like they were up 20, 22-0. They were so dominant. They should have been up by 18, 20, 22-0. They should have been long way ahead. But they were only up 8-0. And obviously Sloan got that 80-metre try, which, I mean, they're up 14-0 then, but Manly, they got back in the game. The try scores for tonight, Tyrell Sloan got a double on the right wing. Jacob Little got one as well. And for Manly, Kohler got one, Ben Trbojevic got one, and Jason Saab got one off a nice kick from Cherry Evans. So, 3 wingers scoring tonight, a left centre, a left edge back rower, and Jacob Little, the impact man off the bench. Jacob Little, man, playing some good footy off the bench, coming on, playing a bit of dummy half, playing a bit of lock forward, looking good. Jacob Little's been solid as. Oh, man, just... Sorry, guys. Just a little bit tired, to be honest. It's late, and I'm buggered. So, some stats to go through that might surprise you guys. Manly had 25 missed tackles. Dragons had 19. Like, it was a really gritty, grindy sort of game. There wasn't a lot of missed tackles tonight. The Dragons made more tackles than Manly. They made 389. Manly made 328. Manly had more ball, 51% possession. Dragons had 49%. Let's have a look at some other stats here. Toby Couchman with the most tackles on it. He had 56 tackles. Jazz Tavaga had 51 for Manly. Lehigh Hopewade had 272 run meters. Outstanding stuff from Lehigh Hopewade. And Tyrell Sloan had 211. I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for Lehigh Hopewade, Manly would have lost this game by more than 2 points. He busted his ass off tonight, Lehigh Hopewade. He had an absolute blinder of a game. Now, what I found interesting, once again, and I've seen the Dragons and Shane Flanagan do this a few times this year. Shane Flanagan's gone down to the sideline and he's literally yelling at the players, like what to do, where to go. It's a bit like what Ricky Stewart does at the Raiders when they play at Canberra. I've got no problem with Shane Flanagan doing it. I think it's fantastic. He's up in the coach's box. Maybe the message isn't getting out to the players. And Shane Flanagan's like, you know what? I'm going to take matters into my own hands. I'm going to go down to the sideline. I'm going to get a chair, and I'm going to watch it close view, and I'm going to tell these blokes what they got to do and what they need to do to hold on and win this football game. And that's what he did. So, nice stuff there from Shane Flanagan. Well, yeah, the Dragons. Great win for the Dragons. They needed that. Manly, I don't know what's going on there. Some problems at Manly. They need to sort it out quick. Otherwise, they could be in a bit of trouble, man, because you have a look at Manly's next 3 games. They play the Panthers at CommBank Stadium next Saturday, which could be a good thing or a bad thing for Manly, depending how Penrith go this weekend. Like that's a really tough game to pick. Then after that, they take on the Sharks at Brookvale. And if you have a look at the Sharks, has beat them in Perth last week. And then they take on the Cowboys up there in Townsville. And the Cowboys obviously got smashed by Manly in round 1. But, yeah, Manly, tough draw coming up, man. Panthers, Sharks, Cowboys. Won't be easy. Won't be easy by any means. Now, the Dragons next 3. They got the Roosters at Allianz next Friday afternoon on Anzac Day. Then they take on the Tigers at Magic Round, and then they play the Warriors at Wollongong. So, fairly good draw for the Dragons, to be honest with you. The Anzac game is a big one, as we always know. The Tigers at Magic Round will be a good game. And then the Warriors at the Gong, who they have a good record over, actually, at Wollongong. A couple of players tonight who I thought stood out for the Dragons. I thought Tyrell Sloan had a great game on the wing. I thought Gutherson at fullback was really good. Valentine Holmes was outstanding. I thought Flanagan and Ilias were quite good as a combination. I was really impressed with the performance of Toby Couchman. Thought he was really good out there. Jaden Sewer had one of his best games of the year, in my opinion. DeBellum was good. Jacob Little with some great impact, as always. Thought Blake Laurie ran the ball quite hard when he was on the field. Ran for 84 meters. As for the Seagulls, like I said before, if it wasn't for Leo Hopewade, they would have got flogged by a lot more than what they would have got smashed if he wasn't on the field. Let's be honest. Lehigh was great for Manly. I thought Kohler tried really hard for Manly. Brooks and Cherry Evans, absolutely shocking. They were terrible tonight. Thought Takiyaho had a really good game, 171 meters, man. Takiyaho was very good for Manly. Ola Kawatu, not a great game. I know he looks good on stats, but too many errors, just all over the shop. Didn't have a great game. Ben Trbojevic, I thought he was good for Manly. I thought Sipley was outstanding. Obviously, the sin bin was very unfortunate, but Sipley had a great game in my opinion. I thought Jake Simpkin, when he come on, was good. I don't know why Manly don't start Jake Simpkin at 9 and put Tavaga back on the bench. So I'm not sure why they don't do that, but probably a question for Anthony Seibold to answer in the press conference. Overall, decent game of footy. Dragons get it done. Fair play to them. My top 3 players on field, though, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Siwa Takiyaho. I thought he was really good for Manly. Number 2, I'm going to go with Toby Couchman, guys. I was impressed with Toby Couchman. Thought he had a very good game. And my player of the game, I'm going to give it to Valentine Holmes. I thought Valentine Holmes was really good tonight. He's my player of the game. I'll give Clint Gutherson and Tyrell Sloan an honourable mention. Also, Moses Suley. Didn't realise he had 188 meters. He was good, man. He was good. Didn't realise he had that many runs. But Suley, absolute handful as always. Overall, Dragons get a pretty gritty win. Good win for the Dragons. That gets them to what? 3-3 on the ladder. And where are they now? 3-3. Where are the Dragons on here? Yeah, that gets them to 3 wins, 3 losses. So big win there for the Dragons. Anyway, guys, that will wrap up the review. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself. Enjoy Good Friday tomorrow. I'll be doing a review for both games tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll do like the Bulldogs South review at 6 o'clock and then the other one later, or just do them both later on. So I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See us in the next one.